Few culinary selections have managed to capture the hearts and palates of people across the globe as effectively as the donut. The donut exists in almost every culture of the world in some variation. This delectable treat, with its enticing aroma, satisfying texture, and sweet flavors, has carved a prominent niche in the world of treats. Spanning a history of over 2 millennia, the donut's evolution is a fascinating tale of cultural exchange, innovation, and unbridled indulgence. The story of the donut finds its earliest roots in the practices of ancient civilizations. The concept of frying dough in oil can be traced back to ancient Greece and Rome, where a similar treat was prepared. These early fried doughs were often flavored with honey and nuts, resembling the sweet, crispy confections we now recognize as donuts. However, it was the Dutch settlers who contributed significantly to the development of the modern donut. Arriving in America during the 17th century, these settlers introduced olykoeks, small balls of dough fried until golden brown. The term olykoek, which translates to oily cake, aptly described the cooking method used for these early donuts.
It's an art. Don't let it soak so long. A dip and flop into your mouth.
The 19th century saw the donut's transformation from regional specialty to a national sensation, particularly in the United States. Washington Irving's 1809 book, A History of New York, marked a significant moment in the history of the term donut, which was coined by Irving to describe a fried pastry. Despite this early appearance, the donut's popularity continued to grow over the decades. One of the most significant contributions to the donut's evolution came from an American sailor named Hanson Gregory. In the mid-1800s, Gregory purportedly punched a hole in the center of a doughy ball before frying it, thus giving birth to the ring-shaped donut. This ingenious alteration allowed the donut to cook more evenly, eliminating the issue of a raw center often encountered in traditional recipes. The late 19th and early 20th centuries marked a turning point for donuts as automation and mass production took center stage. In the early 1920s, Adolf Levitt, an enterprising Russian immigrant, invented the first automated donut-making machine. This invention streamlined the production process, making donuts more accessible and affordable for a wider audience. As the popularity of donuts soared, donut shops began to appear across the United States, offering these treats as convenient and satisfying snacks for people of all walks of life. Donuts also played a heartwarming role during times of crisis. The Salvation Army's Donut Lassies during World War I and World War II served donuts to American soldiers, providing not only sustenance, but also a taste of comfort and home. The mid-20th century witnessed the rise of chain donut shops, cementing the donut's status as an iconic American treat. In 1937, Vernon Rudolph founded Krispy Kreme, which would go on to become one of the most recognized names in the world of donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, established in 1950, also played a crucial role in popularizing donuts across the nation. These chain donuts standardized the donut experience, offering a diverse array of flavors, fillings, and toppings. They also introduced the concept of the drive-thru, allowing customers to indulge in their favorite treats without leaving their cars. This convenience factor further propelled the donut's popularity. As donuts became ingrained in the culinary landscape, they also began to feature prominently in pop culture. One of the most iconic examples is the Homer Simpson donut, a pink frosted delight with rainbow sprinkles that has become synonymous with indulgence and enjoyment. This kind of exposure in popular media solidified the donut's place in the collective imagination. The donut's appeal transcended borders as it made its way to various parts of the world. However, its journey was accompanied by adaptations that catered to local taste and preferences. In Europe, the churro, a Spanish fried dough pastry, bears a resemblance to the donut and is enjoyed in countries such as Spain and Portugal. In Asia, countries like Japan and South Korea developed their own interpretations, infusing traditional flavors and ingredients into their donut creations. The French were early adopters and influenced the trajectory of the donut. The concept of fried dough is not foreign to France's culinary history. Long before the modern donut emerged, French cuisine included a variety of fried pastries and dough-based confections. One of the early predecessors to the donut was the beignet, a fritter that can be traced back to medieval France. Beignets were made by frying dough, often enriched with eggs and milk, resulting in a delicious and indulgent treat. In the south of France, beignets are a common Mardi Gras treat. These beignet-like pastries are flavored with orange blossom water or lemon zest and are often enjoyed with a dusting of powdered sugar. In regions like Alsace, fawerki are a popular choice, resembling twisted ribbons of fried dough sprinkled with powdered sugar. With France's colonization of parts of Southeast Asia, the donut found yet another new home, where it would gain more cultural influence and variations. In the bustling streets of Vietnam, a country renowned for its rich culinary heritage, the donut has found its unique place among the diverse array of street foods and snacks. While the donut may not have the same long-standing history in Vietnam as it does in some other cultures, its adaptation and integration into Vietnamese culinary culture have created a fascinating and delicious story. The introduction of donuts to Vietnam is often attributed to French colonization, which lasted from the mid-19th century until the mid-20th century. During this period, French pastries and baking techniques became intertwined with Vietnamese cuisine, giving rise to a fusion of flavors and culinary traditions. The classic French beignet, which closely resembles a donut, served as an early inspiration for Vietnamese variations. However, over time, these donuts underwent a transformation to suit local tastes and ingredients. In recent years, donuts have experienced a resurgence in popularity, driven by creative chefs and bakers pushing the boundaries of flavor and presentation. Gourmet donut shops have emerged, offering artisanal creations that go beyond the standard glazed or chocolate-frosted options. From exotic ingredients to avant-garde toppings, the modern donut has evolved into a canvas for culinary experimentation. The history of the donut is a testament to the power of a simple idea transformed into an enduring symbol of delight. From ancient fried dough to modern gourmet confections, the donut's journey has been one of adaptation, innovation, and widespread appreciation. As the years go by, this sweet treat continues to captivate taste buds, bringing joy to people of all ages and backgrounds, while its legacy remains as irresistible as ever.